Hey Cancer, we're going to do your reading. This is a bay leaf I'm burning for you. This intention I set, interesting intention. The intentions I set for you guys with these bay leaves are always, oh, I'm going to catch myself on fire. This is going to totally catch up with me one of these days because I come so close every time. So it's always for health, wealth, happiness, okay? This one also included equanimity and composure, something about being able to keep your composure. I think you guys have a return, and I think there's some turbulence, and we'll go over this. It's just pre-shuffle. We're going to lay out a whole spread. But anyway, that was your intention with the bay leaf. So if you have your journal, please take a moment to write in your journal, or even better, or both, write your intention or manifestation in the comments. Because the videos that it will get circulated all over the world thousands and thousands of times, and it will just keep the energy flowing. Also, if you don't want to write your own intention, I will start the comments off with an intention for everyone who reads it, and you can just write in the comments, yes, I affirm, I accept, just to get your just make sure you're in there. But I love when you guys write, do your own intentions. I love reading your own intentions. And then please go through and thumbs up everybody else's intentions so we just can keep feeding each other, affirming each other's intentions. And I will also go through and affirm all your intentions. Wow, said that word like 100 times just now, didn't I? Okay, let me show you. Let me show you what's going on here. This is just pre-shuffle, but it looks like you've got some serious turbulence. Can you guys see this is Ace of Wands? This is action. Lots of fire, lots of passion. Maybe that could, in this case, be anger. Somebody's strong action caused a tower or a reaction, some sort of major life-altering event with this tower. The tower is when something major and drastic happens, something you can't ignore. It's eye-opening. It forces change. Where sometimes, sometimes the storm comes to clear a path. And sometimes if that storm didn't come, we would stay stuck. So towers are often they're not always a good thing, or they don't feel good, but they always promote change, and therefore they are good. Also, I just looked at the camera. It said 222. 222 has been coming through very strong for you guys. So keep your eye out for that number, okay? And see if it comes. If you do see the number 222 or butterflies, I think those are signs for you right now. Just take a stop and acknowledge that you saw it, and then try to figure out what you were looking at or thinking about at that moment, because there might be some sort of sign in there. So then we have the Judgment card. This is a return, or it's Phoenix rising. With these other cards, it looks like how I'm reading this is somebody's action. There was passion. Passion, good or bad. Something drastic caused a tower, and then somebody is either wanting to make it up, or could be, I'm so sorry, please forgive me, can we try again? This is Judgment. It also could be somebody rising up from the ashes after hitting a really low. Okay, let me just see if anything else comes out for this. How are you, Cancer? I love you. I love you. Hope you're well. Okay, see that? Exactly. Deception. Did you guys see those fly or fall by themselves? So Seven of Swords, deception, and this is being recognized. So this is so interesting, because I felt this in the pre-shuffle, but I didn't really know how to know where it was going to go. But the Six of Wands is often, it's often success and victory. It's being recognized, and look at that with the deception card and all this tower. So looks like somebody's gotten the truth came out about some sort of deception. Okay, that's what this looks like, and that's what you're dealing with. But good is going to come from it. Somebody's going to grow, expand, transition. All right. Okay, truth, clarity, Ace of Swords. So definitely this reading is about clarity, truth coming out. And there's a lot of turbulence in it, but I don't feel like it's a bad reading at all. I feel like you got something good, a good outcome. Oh gosh, look at this. How interesting. There's the Seven of Swords again. The Five of Pentacles is in reverse. So this, whatever this tower or storm is, this Five of Pentacles is feeling abandoned, but it's upside down. It is going to force a decision in a better direction. This, whatever this storm is, and I'm in a major storm too, you guys. Let me tell you, I cry every day trying to deal with some buried, suppressed trauma from the past. Whatever storm you're in is clearing a path, and it's going to create space for, and it has something to do with a decision with all the twos. Okay. Twos. All right, tell me about overall. Oh, Six of Pentacles. That's generosity. Okay, Seven of Wands. Holding your ground. Maybe knowing your value, standing. Oh, I almost put that on your leaf. There was something about knowing my value. I am safe, I am strong, I know that I belong. And then there was something about value, but I didn't even tell you guys all this. Equanimity, meaning an ability to hold your composure during conflict and strife, because being able to hold your composure and not losing it or retaliating or trying to manipulate things to prove a point could change the outcome. Holding your composure. Oh, this is a strong reading. Very strong message. Like, I just felt like I was in another world. Kind of like a micro seizure. If y'all ever have those, where you zone out for a minute and you feel like you're not totally here. It's just a millisecond. Okay, equanimity is the ability to be at peace. Did I say peace too? That was part of your bay leaf also. Peace, composure, knowing your value, and not having to manipulate words or actions to make others see it. Something like that. Equanimity. So you become at peace and calm with your surroundings. So when a negative thought or a negative action comes towards you, you're not tough and brittle to where it bounces off and keeps coming back, but it just can flow right either through you or past you. Equanimity. I love you guys. I'm going through a lot. Look at that. Again, Phoenix rising. All right, so holding your ground, just staying stable, not being, all over the place or emotionally up and down, trying to hold your ground. Equanimity, okay? Don't stop being who you are. Something is this again is judgment. I'm so sorry, please forgive me. Or it's somebody rising from a really, really low place. Like rock bottom, when sometimes it takes hitting rock bottom before we go, oh man, I really got to fix things, There's that Ace of Swords. You guys have strong reading. Ace of Swords again. Truth, clarity. I didn't pull it, but I mentioned it because it caught my eye earlier. That's your energy. Okay, Four of Cups in reverse. I'm putting you up here, and whatever this other energy is down here, you can flip them if you need to. They both could apply to you. Okay. Clarity about lack of interest or missed opportunity. The Ace of Swords, it's a new beginning, but it's the way it positioned with the sword up, it's active, it's still happening. It's clarity still happening. And this Four of Cups, sometimes it's, too focused on, too deep in thought, so deep in thought that you miss an opportunity or you don't see things clearly. That's opposite, okay? You're getting to a point where you're seeing things more clearly. I feel like or what I hope is that you're not going to feel like you have to prove yourself. Of course, if that doesn't apply to you and you're in a position where you need to prove yourself or apologize, then, you know, don't take that piece of information. You know, you can always say that part doesn't apply to me. This is the return. This is a return. You don't have to prove yourself. You don't have to be ready to accept, but not manipulate things to where it comes out your way. Okay, something like that. Let's look at your person's energy. Oh, see, look at that. They're going to give equally, so be careful not to set the dynamic wrong. I also feel there might be a two sixes. Okay, your person's energy, 2 cups, that's giving equally. So if your person comes back and they want to give equally, then make sure you hold your composure and you don't beat them up and go, well, you don't, da-da-da-da-da. Be careful with that, okay? Be careful. Page of Pentacles. Communication. So your person's going to communicate that to you if and, I just said that, if and when they do. Be careful not to shun them or guilt them, or you can always present what you need and how you feel without, you can present it in a way of, this is what I need, this is what I require to be with me, or that kind of thing, but or try to refrain from the blame and finger pointing if this person is coming back trying to do better. Okay. I don't know about these. Not feeling it. Feeling where to pull on that right now. Okay, well that one stuck to my finger, but it wasn't the one I wanted. Let's see. So cup. Okay, so look, 3 of cups. So that's. Whew, okay, somebody there might have been a third party. This is also could be friendships or celebration, but a new beginning in an area of love. That cup is turned over. 7 of Pentacles. Let's keep going. I'm not sure what that means yet. I'm just not feeling these cards so much now all of a sudden. That's Star card. Okay, well that's pretty strong right there. Page of Swords. That's somebody that's very inquisitive. Okay, so this is very passive. There's been a very passive energy, which is kind of weird because I'm actually telling you maybe did more take that approach. But that can't be right. Let's see. Star card, Page of Swords, could be spying but not taking action, but not communicating. So there's something strong with communication. And maybe it's all about how you communicate. Maybe it's the need to communicate, but maybe there's a drastic, if you do communicate, it's to, you know, it's very, try to keep the drama out of it, especially if you're the feminine and you're trying to, you know, you're trying to get the masculine to see things your way, or, you know, remember, take the emotion out of it, because masculines shut down when you say things like, you always, or you never, you know what I mean? It's just, those are too strong of words to use, and it doesn't help you. You got to think about what you want. Do you want to just say you just want to spill spout out how your feelings and not get anywhere? Or do you want to really, truly, you know, give them the opportunity to really listen and take it in? You're going to have a lot more credibility if you stay calm and even. You know, like you can use words like, well, it just makes sense to XYZ, or just very, you know, unemotional words like reasonable, sensible, solution, stuff like that. Okay, so this is kind of what we're feeling like, not to, you know, try to be low drama. Okay, so 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, that's a painful ending with the King of Swords. There's some sort of ending with somebody. There's a King and Queen of Swords here. King and Queen of Swords in some readings, often for me, is a conflicted couple. It's a partnership, or duo, where there is conflict, and that sword is up. This is going on, and that sword is up. So you're in the midst of it. There's a painful ending with. Is it with this air sign? Or is the painful ending just the dynamic of the fighting, the bickering? There's too much fighting, bickering, and it's just, there's got to be a better way to handle it. Okay, Seven of Swords, that's avoidance or deception or leaving a situation. It's getting deep. This is getting very deep. I have just thought, let me pull a certain deck. I want to pull an oracle deck that I was thinking about. Five of Pentacles. Somebody's going to get left out in the cold. I just don't think it's you. But let me see if I can find that deck I'm feeling real quick. It is a deck I don't use often. Aw. Oh, here it is. It's called Notes from the Universe. And I want to see if I get anything crazy out of it. So there is going to be some sort of painful ending. Somebody's going to be left out in the cold. I do not believe it's you, because okay, very simple, very strong. Somebody is rising up out of the ashes and transforming, but we just don't have, we're still in the thick of it. Create space for new love. Wow. Maybe it's you letting somebody go. And maybe it takes letting somebody go for them to rise above. Keep it simple. Oh, that's what we were just talking about. When you talk to someone, keep it simple. Don't overcomplicate it. Don't overtalk, because it'll shut them down. Don't double text, triple text. I can't, even me, as much as I try to know and understand this stuff, I can't deal with a bunch of texts in a row, because whatever I was going to respond to 4 texts earlier, I just got off track responding to that because more texts came in. So be careful with that. Be true to yourself. Okay, let me see what these say, and then we're going to clarify a little bit. Old souls use, oh my God. You guys, okay, we're just talking about what to do, how to talk, how to communicate, and to keep it simple, right? And not to be extreme. Let's look at this. Old souls use words very sparingly, except, of course, for I love, thank you, wow, how, now, wow, I love you now. Which sounds better than now, wow, I don't know. Sequence is important, but this is a strong, very odd, because I pulled this deck and it wasn't even handy. I had to look for it. Okay, confirmation. Keep your words simple. Keep them positive and simple. Less is better. Say less, okay? You may not understand what's going on in their life, but you can always figure out what's going on in yours. I love that. When a thing hurts your eyes, stop looking at it. When it hurts your ears, stop listening. And when it hurts your heart, stop justifying it. Wow. So something is going to have a drastic ending. Either the couple, the actual people that are arguing or conflicted, or the fighting. That's all going to change. I want to just pull a couple more. Let's see. And I did want to clarify real quick. Tell me about this cup in reverse. And swords. It's just been going on too long. Maybe if there's a third party, there's somebody. There's a love ending somewhere here, or a connection ending. And for a lot of you, it might be third party. Death. What did I just say? Ending. God, that's crazy. Somebody's leaving a difficult situation. This reading is freaking crazy. 9 of Swords, okay, and then the Death card. And then the 6 of Swords is leaving. Somebody's leaving a very painful, difficult situation. If that is you, just remember that storm comes to clear your path. And this is feels very positive. I didn't get emotional once. Normally, if it's not positive, I get very, I can feel sadness. Oh my God. Y'all's energy is strong. It says a fiery climax approaches. Something's ending. I want to see what's coming. What's coming for Cancer after this ending? It doesn't seem like we really know yet. But I do know that you're supposed to keep your calm, hold your composure, and not over talk. And something new and stable. Success and recognition. You guys have something amazing coming. Ace of Pentacles, wise investment, and success and recognition. So, love it. Let me know in the comments. I love you guys, okay? And please leave your intentions in the comments, your manifestations in the comments, or just say yes, I affirm to the ones I write. And please thumbs up everybody else's, and I will see you soon. Love you guys. Bye, Cancer.